Right guys, Billy here from the Wood Junki Tool Labs, and today I've got another tool to give away. A brief demonstration, have a look round, give away. I've got a bit of fluff on me, I don't know where that's come from. But, so, tool I've got today is a bit of a branded type tool, got a really good reputation within the tool industry, always produce quality, reliable tools. So let's have a look round this and I'll give you the brief demo, etc. So it's the Bahco combination square. Now this is the 40cm or 16-inch sort of, that's how it ends up at the end, you can see that. But as you can see there, it's the biggest one out of the three. They do three different sizes and this is the biggest one. I have got the 150mm somewhere, I don't know where that is, but that's my one. I must start using that actually. But this again, this is all the sort of blade is all like stainless steel. All this here is aluminium. Obviously you've got like a orange coloration, the Bahco coloration, and it sort of like feels a bit rough in the hand, but that's to help you with slippages and all that. Obviously you've got the spirit level, you've got your lock off switch here, which looks like it's like a knurled piece of aluminium, and then you've got the little scribe at the end here which screws in, which is, you know, gets you out of trouble if need be. So that's that. So best thing to do is get it down on the table and let's have a bit of a look round it. So first thing to test on this is move it. Moves nice and free. Actually moves really nice, that does. Better than my Axminster one. That moves nice and free. My Axminster AR, that's 150mm. I mean, it's got considerable weight to it, the quality's there, but you know, I'm not overly keen on it. I might find me smaller Bahco one and use that. Obviously you've got a bit of play there, so you tighten it up. You sort of, let's tighten it up. And there's no play in that whatsoever. No play. The spirit level itself, obviously to take that off there, you can use that as a to level things up. Shelves, maybe just take the blade off. All the markings here are nice and clear against that stainless steel. If you put it down, I'm just trying to think the thickness. You know, sometimes they can be a bit too thick, can't they, the blades? But like, mark it out there. Am I getting parallax on that? No, that seems okay. That's fine. That's fine. All in all, it looks okay, and all this sort of solid steel, stainless steel, aluminium, goes up to sort of 45 and just over 16 inches there. Right, let's see how straight it is first, if it's all nice and level. I'll turn it round. Let's see. I'm not going right up to the mark there. What I'm after doing, well, we can do first of all, right up to the mark. Perfect. And then what I'll do is just go there and see if that is consistent going across. Let me get my Helical thing out. Spot on. So everything's super accurate with it. Oh, don't know what that was that fell, but never mind. So let's check the 45 and 90. Let's bring it up a bit so you can see. So I'm using my Shinwa tool here, which this is tricky to hold while I'm showing you, but this sort of, let me bring it up a bit more and then I can sort of show you while I've got it up like that. My finger there. There's no gaps there. That is perfect. Spot on. And I'll use my other one. Again, spot on. Nothing wrong with that. No, I can't see any light in between them or anything like that. Now I know that these two tools, my Japanese sort of marking tools I use, they are absolutely bang on the button. Them, they're top quality. I will do a review on them. The reviews I'll do on them and giveaways on sort of stuff like that is when the channel gets a bit bigger. But if you can get out, guys, and you can afford to buy them, I do highly recommend them. Shinwa, and there's a company in London called Tyzac Tools, Tyzack Tools. That's where I get all my Japanese tools from. They're a fantastic small family company. Go and check them out. But you get all your sort of temple tool saws. I mean, you can get temple tool saws from me, but with a link in the description. But they sell them as well. But all your Japanese tools and planes, all that kind of stuff. I will put a link down to them down below in the description. So yeah, all in all, I quite like that. How much are they? I think they're about, for the bigger one, they sort of graduate down in price. This one I think's round about 21, 22 pounds, something like that. And then the smaller you go, the sort of less they are. But this is part of the giveaway, so make sure you stick to the end, and I'll make sure to find out that word that you need to put in. Right guys, so what do I really think of it? I think it's an excellent bit of kit, to be honest. It's Bahco. I always find their tools solid, reliable, dependable, always good quality, and they're not overly priced. Some are, but the vast majority of them, you sort of get what you pay for, sort of thing. But I think these give you a little bit that extra quality. And I do recommend Bahco. I've got a few Bahco things. I might do a full week tool giveaways of Bahco stuff some point down in the future. So make sure you subscribe to that. But yeah, so what do you need to do to enter? Number one, you need to be subscribed and hit notifications, because on Sunday night coming will be the giveaway results video. There's 4 tools this week, and this is one of them. And it'll be on that video, so you've got to be subscribed, hit the notifications. What I want you to do on this is write Bahco, B-A-H-C-O, Bahco. Write that in the comments, and your location. Your location is most important. It helps me stop scammers. Now, just a note to overseas. I know we're in the UK, and this is only open to UK residents at the minute. We are close to opening it up to the US, Canada, Australia, and I think there's a few other countries. Just got to get the postage sort of tweaked right. I've just got to get the finer detail right to make sure there's no hiccups and things like that. So if you are from any of them countries, please do subscribe to the channel, because as soon as it's open, what I might do is I might do, like, if it's sort of Amazon tools, it's easier for me to ship abroad, that kind of stuff. And I might do sort of one where, like a week where it's like, say, the 2 tools are the same, one for like UK, one for the rest of the world, something like that. I've not worked out all the finer details. It's just all these ideas going through my head. But I want a sort of walk before I can run, if that makes sense. So make sure you're commented, hit the notifications, make sure you write the word Bahco and your location. And guys, thanks for watching. Let's go on to the next one.